start.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm going to check the YouTube channel now. Starting.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to pop up, and then I can, oh, yeah, it's on. We on.
Okay,
We
good.
on. Listen to that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just, okay, so there it is. I just need to get this, this URL to wifey because she's out there outside the studio saying, I can't see it. I can't see it because she's not on Facebook.
Yeah,
No more,
please get it to her. Please.
Yeah. You know, I like to get it to her.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna close down all these windows and I'm gonna come in here live and direct and close WhatsApp and yeah. So we good now.
We good?
Yeah, we good.
Let's go.
We good. We on the tube.
Let's go. Yep, we on the tube.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna come up on the screen and look at that. Yeah, because we can't afford to make this waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's put some Thanksgiving in it. Look at this dude's rhyming. All right.
Oh,
I see you. Here I come.
Oh.
Back out. Look at me. There I am.
I see you.
What up?
I see you. What's up, man?
Chilling.
What's up, man?
So I appreciate all of y'all, listening to the ramblings of Dave while I get some technical difficulties handled. Because, yeah. So I'm gonna get that right book up on my screen, homeboy, because it'll make more sense if we do it this way. I got this book I'm thinking about in my head. It's in my head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's in my mind. Yeah. And I need to make sure it's on my screen so I can say the right words.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying, Quest?
I'm a little distracted because the wife is running in and out of the you know what I'm saying, in the makeshift studio today. Babe, come in for a minute.
Okay.
Come in for a minute.
Okay.
Look,
she's live. She's live. Hey, she's live.
Look, you see the queen right there?
Yeah, she's the queen of the greenhouse. Looking lovely in that blue, man. You see how I get down. Look at that blue, man.
You see that blue? We, we matching today.
Yeah, Numbers chapter 15, blue special, man. Oh, that's what was up over my head, but I put that candelabra up instead.
I see you.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing cracking, man.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. All right. So you want to get the audio going?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is, like we've said before, we are going to act like we know what we're talking about once we are live on the audio phase. And so quiet on the set, my man Quest, and we're going to get going.
Let's go.
Right. It. Hey, yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What we talking about today?
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Quest. Welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. Or my man D likes to say program. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me first of all, I am the host with the most, man, alongside my man, my man. David Harris.
What?
I thought I was gonna get the sound effects right there, D.
Yeah, man. Sometimes things don't go as planned.
Oh, come on. I love it though. Listen, man, it's a joy to be in the room today, man. I just want to shout out everybody, man. This is My man Chris has a saying, man, when he gets on the line every morning on the prayer line with my accountability partners, he always says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, man." And I'm so thankful. Of all days to be thankful on, today should be a day that you're thankful. If you're not concentrating on gratitude, today might be the day you want to concentrate on that gratitude. You feel me?
It's a good day, man. Lord bless us.
Yep.
It's a wonderful day.
Yep. No doubt. So today's a special day, D, for a number of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? I think we might have a special guest today. So we're going to see what's up in a little while. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Last weekend, I went up to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge?
Yeah, what? Man. Up in the mountains, man. Beautiful. That's all I can tell you. Shouts out to all my prayer line boys. You know what I'm saying? All my, if they could have the Ciroc boys, then we could have the prayer line boys. You feel me?
Dog, I thought you were going to say your Pigeon Forge boys.
Yeah, nah. We had them prayer line boys. You know what I'm saying? We had a men's retreat. Beautiful. Long awaited, man. And let me tell you, what a magnificent weekend. You know what I'm saying? They said we couldn't do it, D. They said men of our kind couldn't do it, but we did it. And I'm talking about no TV watching, no, you know what I'm saying? No game playing, with everybody just having conversations, getting to know one another and building each other up and pouring into one another, man.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, man. What a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Got stuck up there for 2 days in Knoxville, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But I hear God was good to you though.
Yeah. Yep.
Stuck and good to you.
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Yep. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. Somebody said to me, yeah, just take care of this link and send it to my email. I
understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes,
I got you.
Sir. Yes, sir. So it's about to go down. So how was your week, man?
Yo, it's a week, man. You know, it's interesting, Quest. I forgot that it was Thanksgiving until yesterday, because clearly I live in a country where we don't have that holiday. So it didn't occur to me till we were talking the other day. I think it was the day before yesterday. I don't remember. I'm
going to be honest with you. If I lived in your country, I wouldn't be too much concerned about Thanksgiving either.
Listen, man, it's their benefits, man. The benefits any way you look at it, right?
Yeah. Membership has its privileges.
Man.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So what's good, man?
Yep. Man, I can't complain. Like I said, I got caught up in Knoxville the other day. And I got a testimony, but I'm gonna wait till our special guest rolls through. You know, in order for us to do that. But before I do that, let me just go through the regular spill. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Breathe University.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then I love it. Then you'll be successful. Yeah, man. If you want to become a part of a group of people, you know what I'm saying? A family of people, a family of learners and learning. You know what I'm saying? Everything from personal development to entrepreneurship and marriage. Yeah, headed up by yours truly, man. If you want to be a part of that, then I encourage you to go to www.breatheuniversity.com.
.com. Beautiful, man.
Yep.
Beautiful. Yep. All right, so let me do my part here. I'm guessing that there's a download taking place with my cousin. It's coming on, but it's okay. What we're going to say is something you're expecting. Of course, today's program is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/marriage. With more than 180,000 titles from which to choose from your iPhone, for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And today, I think we'll big up a friend, Eric Thomas, Dr. Eric Thomas, E.T., the hip hop preacher. And the book title is The Secret to Success. And like we say all the time, we don't have to, you don't have to download that audiobook, but we sure do suggest it. It's a good book.
Oh, man.
I listened to it before, and it inspired me when I was getting started in audiobook narration. So it's a good one. Eric Thomas.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yep. And I've read the book. I'm telling you, it's some master gems in that book. If you don't know, You better ask somebody. And I'm saying that not only because I work for him, but I'm just telling you that it is. You know what I'm saying? It is fire book. That book is fire. So yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Stop by and get that joint.
Word up.
Yeah.
So what we talking about today, man?
Yeah, what we talking about today, D, is ThanksLIVIng.
What?
Yeah. Not Thanksgiving. ThanksLIVing.
Okay.
A key principle for marriage success.
And
so I want to say too, man, that I love the way that I'm not even gonna front. You titled this one, and I love the way that you titled it because, you know, ThanksLIVing. In essence, what you're saying is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that you need to make Thanksgiving, or just giving thanks, the attitude of gratitude, a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, it's liberty, man. In the words of our brothers on this side of the sea, it's liberty, man. It's all about the essence, man. It's who we are. It's not something just that we do.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep. So, and there's two sides to that. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving for receiving. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving for life. Thanksgiving for a number of things. And sometimes when we're in the blessing game, you know, we have a tendency to bless people. Sometimes we don't give them the opportunity to bless us back. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had this situation this past weekend, D. And as I told y'all, I was up in
Pigeon Forge in Knoxville.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For the men's retreat. Lovely weekend. And as I was up there, D, we got up there on Friday. And you know, first of all, the hills in Pigeon Forge are no joke. I'm talking about when you stoop up a hill and you can't even see over the front of your car, them kind of hills. The kind of hills where you got to put your car in first gear and go up.
Oh, yeah.
Those kind of hills. So yeah, brother, let me explain something to you. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable weekend, unbelievable French, unbelievable fellowship. I mean, just everything that happened. Just a wonderful weekend. Sunday rolls around, and yeah, D, I'm multitasking right now because
I figure.
I'm sending something to our special guest so that he can, you know what I'm saying, so that he can get in.
So the link, you know, it's okay. We could pause for a second. So the link, you sent the link already?
No, I sent it. He just wanted to go to his email.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you could use a computer, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes. So yeah, needless to say, we're up there, man. And like I said, wonderful weekend. Shouts out to my man, Ryan Manning. Yo, D,
Ryan Manning. Okay. I don't know Ryan Manning.
But he's a partner of mine. When I used to live in Atlanta, he and I went to the same church.
Okay.
So yeah. Cooked like nobody's business, yo. To the point, D, on Sunday morning we had cornmeal porridge. I just wanted to put that out there.
That is not the same as grits, but let's not start that fight here.
Yeah, I don't want to start that fight here.
Who's the friend that we were talking to on Facebook, and she thought it was the same thing?
Yes, no, it's not.
Yeah. Okay, carry on.
It's not. And I think we might have won some grits lovers over to the side of cornmeal.
No diss to the grits lovers. I'm just saying it's not the same thing. Just like 2% milk and whole milk are not the same thing. It's milk, but it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Like my wife, that's a woman, is not the same as that other woman.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a marriage program, ain't it? Okay.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So needless to say, man, you know, like I said, wonderful weekend. Sunday rolls around and we're getting ready to leave. And I remember locking my wheel on my car because we're parked on a hill. Now I could have easily used the parking brake, but always, you know, hindsight 2020.
Right.
Get up Sunday morning, pack up everything, getting ready to leave. D, my car won't start.
Won't even start, B?
It won't start, B.
What?
The lights come on, the dash comes on. I can't get it in gear, but because the wheel is locked. It won't.
Right.
Long story short, D, I'm not. I can't tell all the details. You know what? It's our show. Let me tell it.
Yeah, we got time, man. Because we controlling the time. So
okay, good. So long story short, D. We try everything. We shake the car. We had one or two mechanics up there who told us what to do, that it's a lock mechanism. I finally go to YouTube and Google and find out that with my car, it's a known issue that lock mechanism sometimes malfunctions, whatever the case may be. So we do all of that only to come to the conclusion, and we're praying. We do everything. I mean, lay hands on the car.
Do it right.
Pray over the car.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, I'm just like, Lord, I'm up here on this mountain. But one thing I know about my God, I'm just going to make it personal. One thing I know about my God is that there is no way, D. There is no way that he is going to let you get up on that mountain. And we were doing what we were doing in terms of pouring into people's lives and doing what we were doing. And then God allowed this pseudo calamity, if you will. I don't really know it's a cause, but a misfortune, if you will, to happen. And he don't have something up his sleeve.
Okay.
When I tell you, he got a plan. He had a plan.
Always had the plan.
Yo, he had a plan long before we even went up there that weekend.
Okay.
So the wheel locks, of course, and I've never been the type of dude, you know, and it's not that I have a problem with people blessing me, but I'm just like, yo, I'm good. You know, whatever I do for you, consider it a blessing. Keep it rolling. I just like to be in the position to bless people.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So after we try everything we possibly could do, I call the roadside service, and they're like, yeah, cool, the tow is free. Come to find out, we're in Pigeon Forge, and the closest dealership is an hour away in Knoxville.
Okay.
Right. One of my boys, Mike, who was up there from New Jersey, shouts out to Mike. We come to the conclusion that we just gonna call roadside service. The tow is free as long as the dealership takes care of the work. Mike said to me, Quest, let me help you out, kid. Rent a car, go home to your wife. And then I was like, D, hold on. Let me just hear from the Lord real quick. Because we can rent the car, but I don't want to have to end up coming back to Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? I would rather here stay a day, have them fix it, and then we go back.
Right.
So long story short, we find out two of my boys, I can say it on our show, Tim and D, who are federal agents. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, we not leaving you. If we got to go to Knoxville and, spend the night with you there until the car gets fixed, we'll do that. Right. So let me tell you how slick God is, man. So on the drive to Knoxville now, the tow guy took the car, went ahead, and that's a whole nother story, but I'm trying to make this concise.
Yeah.
The tow truck goes ahead, takes the car to the dealership. I get there, we get there or whatever. And I called Mike. Mike was like, yo, even if you got to get a hotel, call me. I'll take care of it. I was like, all right, cool, Mike. He's like, yo, kid, let me help you for all the things that you've done for me in my marriage. You poured into me, poured into my marriage. He said, please, let me just take care of something for you. I said, all right, Mike, cool. Mike pays. I give there's a hotel directly across the street from the dealership. And so I give him the information, give him my name and stuff. We go to Cracker Barrel to go eat. He calls me while we're eating. He's like, yo, kid, it's taken care of. Just go in there and give him your name, show him your ID, and it's done. So I go over to the hotel room. And sure enough, as he said, everything is taken care of. So I get up early Monday morning, 7:15, I'm at the dealership, which is right across the street. And while we're there, they tell me what it's going to cost, but they don't have the part right there. They have to send over to Texas and have it overnighted. So we're there, D. I'm there. I'm like, we got to stay another night. So I call Mike back. He's like, yo, if there's anything you need, call me back. So he's sending me a message. So he calls me back. And when he calls me back, was that you or was that me?
That's me. That's
okay,
me.
Good. So I call Mike back. Mike says, yo, don't worry. The second day, I got that too. I'm like, Mike, he's like, yo, don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you. I got that. Right. So yeah. So, it's downloading. So yeah, he goes ahead and takes care of it for a second day. So at this point, I haven't come out of my pocket. I haven't come up out of my pocket yet. You know what I'm saying? Send me the ID. So the the second day is taken care of. I don't have to come out of pocket. And I'm just waiting to hear what the estimate for the work is going to be. The dealership calls me back and tells me it's going to cost $1,100 in order to get $1,100, V.
What?
Yeah, $1,100.
I'm dropping out the video. Go ahead.
Yeah. Send me the ID.
I'm sending it to you in email.
Okay. Yep. I see it though. Yeah. In order to get the car fixed, right? So as I say this, I call home to Faith, right? And well, I had spoken to her from the day before anyway, and she'd already told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna put her on blast, D, but she was like, I'm a little discouraged because it just seems that every time we plan and stuff and we take one step forward towards moving to where we want to be, we have to take 5 steps back. And I stepped into husband mode and started encouraging. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, sweetheart, watch what comes out of your mouth. Just remember all the times that God has worked out certain things for us, right?
Yeah.
And so she, I was like, watch, death and life is in your mouth now. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Be very careful. So with that being said, she's cool with it or whatever the case may be. She was like, how much is it going to cost? And I just like, yo, don't worry. God's got it. I promise you, this is one of those times where I stood solidified in the fact, knowing that God had it taken care of. I didn't sweat one bit. My friends was like, yo, if that had been me, I'd have been stressed out, cussing, carrying on. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, God's got this. Long story short, D, I get on the prayer line Monday morning while I'm still in Knoxville with my accountability partners, right?
Yes.
And then while I get on with them, we having the conversation about what's going on, what happened. And then my boy, Tim, who's the federal agent, he said, yo, give me your PayPal. I said, Tim, don't stress. He said, hey, bro, I'm not asking you no questions.
Right.
Send me your PayPal before I send them alphabet boys for you.
Right.
Then somebody else said, send up, because we have a group me where all of us chat all through the day in that group me. Somebody else said, put up your Cash App. Now, I have Cash App. I have it set up, but I didn't know how to get the ID. Before I could even find it, one of my boys, Ryan, threw the Cash App ID in there, right? Within an hour and a half, D, I had $620 in my Cash App. And then I had another $200 in my PayPal. First hour and a half. Then a whole lot later, I shouldn't say a whole lot later, within another hour, I had everything that I needed to pay for the repairs of the car.
Good stuff.
I'm saying that throughout this process, everybody, then the Cash App allows you to send a message when they send you money.
Right.
Along with the money, thanks for pouring into my life. Thanks for taking care of me when I needed somebody to help me out the most.
Right.
Thanks for saving my marriage. You know what I'm saying? Fix your car, take care of your business, whatever the case may be. And I was like, I wasn't even stressing because it's not like we broke. I could have took care of it, and it might have been a good hit. 1,100 is a good hit to take. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody just got that right now to just lay around and be playing with. Right. So I could have took a hit, but they were like, nah, you always blessing. And now remember what we talked about the other day in terms of blocking that blessing.
Yes, sir.
Right? Allowing other people to pour back into you, because the word declares that it is more blessed to give than it is to receive.
Right.
Now, it's not saying that you shouldn't receive. And as a matter of fact, when people want to bless you and you don't take it back, you mess up the rhythm. You feel me?
Right.
So as it relates to marriage, you feel me? Sometimes we bless our wives, we bless our spouses, D, but sometimes we don't allow them to bless us back. If that, you feel me?
Yeah, we rob people of their blessing of them being able to give.
And they were from the time that we had that conversation, God had been dealing with me on this.
Yeah. That was a good day. We had a good build. We built on that day. That was good.
So here's the funny thing. Here's my question.
Yeah.
When we don't allow our wives to bless us back after pouring into them, after blessing them, do we mess up the rhythm? And more importantly, do we mess up our own selves, because the two are one flesh?
Hold on. Let me ask somebody. Hold on for a second. Give me a second. Let me see. Let me see if I can ask somebody else that question.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get this mic on.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Get that mic on. What you say, my man? Uh-oh.
Is he there?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I
There
hear
you go.
noise. I
Yeah,
just
I'm
wanted
hearing
to.
something. I'm hearing something, but I don't
hearing-
see nobody.
Yep. Yeah,
But y'all know what
it
it
might
is.
be something. There might be a little thing at the bottom that says start your video.
Yeah.
Tell me if you see that. Yeah.
His video has started for whatever reason. Maybe he stepped away.
Yeah, nah, he's there.
He's there.
He's
Okay.
there.
Cool.
Yeah, stop.
But
I don't see him.
what do you
I
say?
hear you. I hear him, but the video didn't come up. I need for his video to come up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So those of you who are
Yep.
listening and not watching live, we're waiting for somebody to come on to the audio piece. And
Yeah, hold on. Let me send it to him.
huh?
Yeah.
You gonna use the computer?
Yeah, no. I sent them the message.
Oh, okay.
I
All
sent
right.
them the message.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna mute out the microphone
yeah.
and wait till we can see his face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Matter of fact, talk to him, D, and let me. I know how to do what to do. I'm a walk him through it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So we were talking about it though, like you said. We were talking about the idea that, like, okay, let me just say what I said to you. Like sometimes, like for a second, you were trying to not figure out, but you kind of did. You appreciated the help, but at the same time, it's like, I'm good. Like, thank you, and I'm good. And I'm like, but people who want to help need to receive that blessing that comes from helping, right?
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah. And so when that's the case, especially when now you're considering your wife,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That we have to trust our spouses.
Mm-hmm.
We got to give them the opportunity to be there for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because who's to say that you're the king and all of a sudden you're the only one worthy to be of service? Like, how is it that you are the only one worthy of being, servant?
Yep.
So, yeah. So I'm going to push pause on that, right? And here what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a list of things because we're talking about ThanksLIVIng.
Yeah,
right?
no doubt. Give me,
Listen, it was so important to me that I wrote a list. I actually wrote a list.
Come on, let me get the list.
Some things about my wife, right? Live thanks. So you ready for the list?
Yep.
All right. So the question is, how do I live thanks for my wife at home? You give thanks. How do I live thanks for my wife at home?
Yeah.
Here's one. I pray with, worship with, fellowship with Simone every day.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a reason for it.
You're moving real fast past that. What does that do for you?
I'm coming, man. I'm coming.
Yeah, please.
I need the best foundation so we can be happy together until Jesus comes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I really respect her and I really am giving thanks for her, then what happens is I need to show the most esteem, the highest value. So there's some other things I want to talk about in a second. But for me, this is the baseline because, my purpose is to fulfill God's will for me.
Yeah.
And when Simone and I came together, the blessing is now there's a dynamo effect. Yep. I can only be of great service to others in as much as I can be of great service to her. And if I love her and I'm trying to sort of manifest that in her life, then how could I bypass God? Like so many people who say that we love God don't lift our spouses up in prayer. Wow. As an example, or we don't invest time to hear what our spouses are saying about their relationship with God.
Yeah.
And if they're children, that turns it up even to another level. So I'm putting myself in position to build the right foundation at home so that the absolute best can be the outcome.
Yeah.
So that's one way. The other way is I absolutely never diss or devalue Simone. People make mistakes. Like I get it.
Yep.
But I absolutely don't devalue her or disrespect her. Right. So I'm gonna pause right there. You still having a little trouble there, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him in now. So he said some people came over. We can hear him. I
Yeah.
don't know if he can hear us, but we can hear them. So yeah, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, sir. Just jump on in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna mute the audio.
Okay.
What's he saying on the other end? Like, is he saying that he's coming in on another way, or?
Oh no, I think Carl and them are over at the at where he is. I can hear one of my boys' voice.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Yeah. And so what they're gonna redo it like on the computer or something?
I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try.
Okay.
Try. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I got you.
So yeah, we'll wait on him to do that, man. But that whole thing, about showing gratitude for your spouse, and when you say ThanksLIVING, I just want to make sure that we're understanding too. In addition to that, you know what I'm saying, and just coming from my perspective,
yeah, I still got a list, but carry on.
My wife is thankful for all the times that, I'll never forget. She sent me a birthday card, and in the birthday card, she said, "I finally found the card that really expresses the way that I feel." You make me want to be a better human being is one of the things that it said in there. You love us in ways that, in essence, what it was saying is that you love us, the family, in ways that is not commonly present anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so when it was time for her to do things for me, I'm like, babe, you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of X, Y, and Z. I got it. And then she's like, yo.
Right. Check that man's chin.
Whatever that is, I'm not asking you no questions. I'm doing Catherine speak. For real? Yeah. So she says, like, for real, you can do all of this stuff for me, but you're not gonna let me do it for you. It's crazy. And you know what's so funny, D? It's not just resident, it's me. I think it's something in terms of how we're wired as men. We went to that Cracker Barrel, and it was Tim, Demetrius, and it was Shan, right? Yo, Shan was so slick with it that he paid for lunch before we even had the opportunity to do it, right? And then we were like, all right, so let's tip you. Then he's like, what? I can't pay for lunch? Like, y'all bless me and I can't bless you?
Right.
You feel me? And so sometimes when our spouses do that for us, like when we pour into them all the time, you got to give them the opportunity to do it back for you. I heard a ding. What's up?
I think I understand what's happening here.
Yeah,
there may be a security setting. I just put that in there. There may be a security setting where the app doesn't have the right to the video.
Okay.
So they need to go into that setting if that's the case, because I don't see why, because our system is saying that the video is good, but I'm thinking that that's probably what it is.
Okay.
Is it an Android phone or a iPhone? From what
it's iPhone. It's iPhone.
So it's probably that, like a security setting, locking it out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I was getting at, is the fact that sometimes we need to allow them to be able to bless us back the same way that we bless them, and don't feel no way about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So let me go back. So I went to my second one was that I absolutely never diss or devalue Simone.
Okay.
Like if I'm living thanks for her, then how can I disrespect her?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's like your son saying, thank you, daddy, for loving me. And every single time you ask him to do something or tell him to do something, the dude is 5.
Yeah.
He disrespects you and says, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, do you love me for real?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or in the case of Simone, like devaluing her, like, okay, we talked about sex on this program before, right?
Come on. I mean, this is a grown folks program.
Yeah. So sometimes men try to act out what they've seen, unfortunately, should have never seen on television.
Yeah.
In movies.
Mm-hmm.
On some of the internet stuff that we should have never seen in the first place.
Yeah.
And what we've done then is devalued our wives to the level of a nasty fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Objectified her, poured into the concept of misogyny that includes that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so if she's a woman to me and not an object, there's just certain things that I won't even propose to her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like there's certain stuff I just won't even bring to her.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain ways I won't even think about her. And there's certain ways I must always think about her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
slow down. Say that one more time for me.
there's certain ways that I must always think about her.
And there's certain ways that you must never think about her.
That's right.
Oh, that's heavy.
Like when we got married, one of the things I said in a tribute to her was that she was God's gift wrapped perfectly in his arms and handed to me.
Yeah.
And so if God has given me presents,
Yeah.
come on, man. How am I supposed to behave with those presents? You see what I'm saying?
Tell me what's the worst thing when you give your child a present, D?
The work. Well, I hear where you're leading me to. I hear where you're leading me to. It just depends on if it's my fault or his fault.
Yeah.
But if let's just say I'll walk with you.
Yeah.
If you give your child a present and they destroy it and disrespect it.
Ooh.
But sometimes when it comes on to our children, we have expectations of them, and it's really our fault for giving them something that, my guy's 7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's 7. If I give him a 12-inch Lexus coupe remote control car that cost me $2,000 and he breaks it up, that's my fault. That's not his fault. Yeah. But for the things where in his sphere, he's supposed to know how to treat it.
Yo,
and he mistreats it. If you're supposed to know how to treat your wife and you mistreat her, you don't treasure her. Whose fault is that? It can't be God's fault.
Slow down. So in other words, some of us got wives long before we were ready to get wives. Some of us got husbands long before we were ready to be wives.
Pause. Yeah, some of us got wives before we were husbands. Some of the women got husbands before they were wives.
This is
documents said, but that's different.
I'm so glad that this is recorded, because when we start dealing with singles later on, I'm just going to give you the sizzle and not the steak.
Sizzle.
I'm going to give you the sizzle and not the steak.
Yeah.
A lot of women are searching for men, and you shouldn't even be searching for men to begin with. It's so funny because Karen had a live last night and I popped in with her real quick. And this was one of the things that we were talking about, was the fact that sometimes you, as a woman, you searching for a husband and you're not even supposed to be searching for no husband. If you want to be in relationship, your first responsibility should be to become a wife. And then when you become a wife, a husband who is a true husband will see you and be like, hey.
Yeah.
So to your point, I mean, like I said, the worst thing you could do is give your child a gift that he's not ready to receive.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. I'm about to blow it out the frame, Quest. I started with the foundation. Then I gave you a little something, but I'm about to blow it out the frame. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Because I am a man. Yeah. And you are a man. And we have wives, women. I just saw yours on the TV, man.
Oh, man.
All right. So here it goes.
Yeah.
The only, all caps, woman that gets my sensual touch.
Yeah.
Close body hugs. Yeah. Just in case y'all dudes are confused. Oh, there you go. Just in case y'all dudes are confused, just turn the screen sideways.
Yeah, just turn it side. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the man himself. My brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I think that's it, y'all. It took a minute, but we had a couple babies come over. We had some babies come over.
It ain't nothing wrong with the babies over. Hey, bro.
They put a little scratch on my wife's couch. I had to help her get some cream, clean it up real quick.
Clean it up. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. E.T. the hip hop preacher, Dr. Eric Thomas. I mean, you got a whole bunch of different names. I just want you to know, though, we opened up an office in here for you, and whenever you're ready to come through, we got your desk and your
Oh yeah. He's frozen. Look like his Wi-Fi. He might be away from the connection, but he'll come up. He'll come back up, man.
Oh yeah.
Right, so let's do that until he gets that sorted out. That's his Wi-Fi, guaranteed.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the thing. The only, you ready? The only woman that gets sensual touch, close body hugs, and I was about to say, since some of y'all dudes, and I don't mean no disrespect, it's what it is. Some of y'all don't know what sensual touch is, and you got body parts touching other parts of women that ain't your wife. I don't care if it is in church.
Oh,
that's a whole nother subject.
Oh, that's a mess.
She's the only woman that gets suggestive compliments.
Oh, come on.
Like, I'm not supposed to notice that anybody else shaved their legs except Simone, if she shaved her legs. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to countenance that. I'm not supposed to notice that all of a sudden, like, her back is curving a better way than it was before because she's been working out.
Oh, watch yourself. Watch yourself.
What I'm saying?
Watch yourself.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
watch yourself.
Like, I'm not supposed to remember that this certain female that I saw 4 weeks ago had on this certain outfit. And wow, is that a new one? So I'm telling you, Quest, and I'm telling everybody that's watching, that the only woman that gets that kind of attention from me is her. I got some more, man. And this is the big one, man. You ready for it? I don't think you're ready.
I had to hide myself.
She's the only one that gets sexual action from me. Simone is, because I'm ThanksLIVING.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it, man.
Yeah.
And I understand sometimes people make mistakes. I'm not even getting into that. That's a total different thing. What I'm saying is that if I am ThanksLIVING for my wife, then she's my wife, man. She has privileges, man. I have privileges. I'm gonna just pause there because I'm gonna get excited. Carry on.
I want you to go deeper. I want you to go deeper into the ThanksLIVING. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna move on to this. We can pick back up on somebody. I'm gonna move to another one.
Yep.
The only woman, and this is one that seems little, the only woman who gets priority attention and time is Simone. The only one that can make me stop what I'm doing. The only one that gets the white of my eyes when I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I should say this because even you, Quest, we haven't talked about this before. Yeah. And if you disagree with me, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just telling you how I get down. All right. So just the normal everyday kind of thing for me. I was in the hood the other day, the war zone, for a few weeks doing a series. And for whatever reason, sometimes people I won't get into all of that. So a couple of times people have asked me to take home women, carry them home. Simone's at home with Josiah. So me, Mr. Evangelist, is out there alone, right? Now, I don't have a history since we've been, I don't have a history of, that I need to be paranoid about anything, but I just have this rule. Because, you've been watching the news lately? I'm over here in Jamaica. I asked Simone, and I'm not digressing, by the way. I asked Simone while I was shaving this morning to do me a favor because I was tired of national U.S. news. I wanted more of a syndicated or local kind of news, right? So I said, can you turn on CBS for me, Simone? Because I actually enjoyed that program with Gayle King and 2 other people.
Yes.
Well, one of the other people this morning is not on, and neither is the show because the other person, the dude, got himself caught up.
Oh, I know who you talking about now.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, but hold on. But I'm like, hold on, what happened to the show? Like, I like it because I like CNN, but I just was a little bit tired of breaking news every 5 seconds. So I'm trying to watch something or listen to something while I'm shaving that's not as sensationalized as international sort of, or the big cable network news where everything is breaking news. But I can't watch the show or listen to the show because the dude gets himself caught up. Now let me get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Pause. Is he married?
As far as I know, I don't know his story, but perhaps at his age, he probably is.
Okay, keep going.
I'm guessing he is. He probably is. I'm almost certain that he is. Yeah, Charlie Rose. Yeah. So, and again, this is not about him. I'm just telling you, okay, can you take Elder Harris, can you take Mr. Evangelist, can you take so-and-so home? Well, so-and-so is not, huh?
Pause. My boy Martin says that Charlie Rose was fired.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He is married. Yeah. So again, this is not about him, but I'm giving an example because our boy Joe McKenzie was like, first it's through the politics people. Then they gonna run through the entertainment and Hollywood people. And then he put up a bunch of pictures of preachers and he said, preachers next. Well, I'm a preacher. Okay, play. So can you take so-and-so home? And I'm like, so-and-so, it's a woman. No, I am so sorry. When Simone is not with me, I don't carry home women.
Unless,
you have to be old and or I won't give you all the qualifiers, but that's just the basic principle. Y'all can figure out qualifiers.
Let me say this.
Extenuating circumstances or whatever.
All right, let me ask this then. If it was a friend of both you and your wife, would you take her home?
You mean a real friend?
Yes, like of you and your wife, would you take her home?
I'm gonna tell you, it depends on the friend. How about that?
Yep.
I'm gonna say it depends on the friend, Quest, because I do have a friend. We have a mutual friend. That when they were moving out of town. Her and her husband were moving. Family were moving out of town, and my man was already gone to another state, and he needed somebody to man the fort for the day while the movers were coming through, because he didn't want strange men movers coming in the house with his wife. That woman is like my sister for real. So yeah, but I'm not going to give you I'm not going to give you a prescription and give all the details of what it would take for me to say yes. And if y'all think I'm paranoid, I don't really it doesn't really matter to me, because I'm not actually paranoid. But I want to be able to not be I want to be able to say that was 100% impossible.
Yeah.
Whatever the story might have been.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Like, unless you can beam me into the situation, that couldn't have happened because I wasn't even there. So, that's just me. And y'all got to figure out what works in your house. And Simone says the same thing. And actually, Ayana puts that in a situation. She flipped the script. And Simone is in the same position where I don't have a requirement of that. I wouldn't even mind if it doesn't even bother me. But I'm just saying, I have a couple of generations of dudes that lost their mind on that particular issue.
Yeah.
And I'm not naive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't even want to test it. That's just me. So y'all have to figure that out for your household.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, but I'm with you. I mean, and I think it becomes a thing of discretion too. Who friends of your relationship are and who are not necessarily friends of your relationship.
Well, but then there are strangers that mean no harm and there's nothing wrong with them. And, but I don't know anything. And you're talking about a 1 hour journey from one hood to another hood. And I don't know the person, and Simone don't know the person. And I just would rather not. And I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying, figure out what works in your house, like Isaiah said.
Hey, I might even find somebody to take you to the crib.
No, got it. And like I said, I wasn't gonna give the full prescription, but that worked out. There are other details I'm leaving out, but I'm just talking about my piece right at this point. But that's what did happen. You understand? So got it. All right, here's another one. Simone is the only one with the keys to my emotional self. And then I just have a few thanks about her. She's the only one with the keys. I said keys. I did not say that she's the only one I care about. She's the only one that I don't know. I said keys. She has the keys. Like she gets into all of the doors. She gets to talk to me about things I don't want to talk about. There are things that happened to me in my childhood that I don't talk to no woman about.
Okay. Now
she got the keys.
Yeah.
Where she's like, if she is, and listen, on her end, her ThanksLIVING may say, I'm not even gonna go into that door because maybe I won't be able to retrieve my man if I carry him down that road.
Yeah.
But if she does, she got the keys, B. Like I'm not gonna keep her out.
All right. All right. So
she deserves it.
So let me add another piece to that then. So my ThanksLIVING practice in that as it relates to what you're talking about, the keys or emotional.
The last one,
are love language keys then. So in other words, I don't let no other man speak my wife's love language before I speak it, and as good as I will speak it. And the flip side of that is that I don't let no other female speak my love language except for my wife. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that and here's where we get caught.
Hold on. No, wait, please. You always telling me slow down. I think this time, what do you mean by? And then tell us the rest of it. Like, what do you mean by not letting somebody else?
Okay.
And then the other one you said.
So this is not the case for me, but hypothetically, let's say that it was. My love language is physical touch. Like affection. I love when my wife comes by and you know what I'm saying? You know, touch and back of my head, all that kind of stuff. You know,
don't tell them all. Don't tell them everything, homie.
I won't. I'm just that's surface stuff. So I'm good with that. So here is the depth of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If she held back for whatever reason from speaking my love language, because you know sometimes people get their breaking point, and what ends up happening is if you don't speak your spouse's love language, sometimes somebody else comes along and speaks it. Like
while you're thirsty.
Position, like I don't care if she not doing it or not. She the only one who bring me water in that case. And if she don't bring me the water, then I'm not drinking. I'll get dehydrated. I'll do whatever. But for real, if affection or whatever you want to call it is my tall glass of water. Yeah. If she ain't bringing me that water, I don't want it from nobody else.
So it just hit me. Like I didn't think of it this way. Yeah. Think about it, Quest. Like we think we can identify that some of us are thirsty based on whatever circumstances in our house.
Thirsty. It's some chicks and some dudes thirsty.
But hear what you just said though. Like you see that what you drinking? Hold that up for me, please. What's the label? What's that label? What is that? Pure what?
Yeah, this is pure aqua.
Yeah. So when I was going and doing that seminar in Denhamtown, they were giving me these every night.
Yeah, praise.
Right. What you call that one you got?
This is pure aqua. I like that. Catherine's Peak.
Pure aqua.
Is that from St. Catherine?
Come on, man. Let me tell you where it's from. Yeah. It is pure spring water from the Blue Mountains, naturally alkaline. Product of Jamaica. Guess what, Quest?
Yeah.
I'm a water drinking dude. Yeah, I love water. I even drink water that you might not supposed to drink, like we used to say in New York, right?
Yeah.
But guess what? If I'm in Jamaica, guess what? This is what I want right here. If I'm gonna drink it out of a bottle, I don't want pure whatever that is right there, dude. No disrespect. I'm just saying I can get it right. Listen, you can drive up toward the Blue Mountains, going toward Newcastle, and there's a pipe coming out of the rock where you can bring anything and fill it up. You're a Uriton dude. You know, if you keep on going, you're going to run into that place, right? So Catherine's Peak, right out of the mountains, right here in Jamaica, this is the only thing that's going to satisfy my thirst, homie.
Yeah.
If you're talking about something in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So faith is Catherine's Peak to you.
That's my Catherine's Peak, B.
That other water that don't even.
It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
And not only is it not the same, I don't want to know what it tastes like.
I'm sorry, I almost broke something.
I don't want to know.
Dog, I almost broke my tablet.
And here's the funny thing.
You don't even want to know what it tastes like.
D, here's the funny thing. There could be waters that taste better, but I don't want to know what it tastes like.
How would you know? You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. I'm happy and content with this.
Don't want to know.
Yep.
Don't want to know. There's certain things we don't need to know.
Yep.
It's the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, man.
Oh, come on.
You're not supposed to know.
Come on.
Because here what happens, man. If we, using the same analogy, if somehow we're in a position where we disrespect ourselves and our spouses and their families, our families.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we do taste. In that moment, we're under a spell.
Yeah.
And while under that spell, the taste can be sweet to our mouths. And like the Bible says, but be bitter to the belly. So in the moment, you thinking you getting something good, man. That what?
Yo, they gotta you know the saying in Jamaica, what's sweet? Nani go got a running belly.
You hear what I'm saying? Wash out.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So that's the thing, man. Like for a moment, things to all of us, and this is to everybody.
Yeah.
When we're doing something we shouldn't do, initially, sometimes this stuff feel right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we're not even just in the context that we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there comes a point when Cinderella or whatever they call it, what they say, the what's your name turns into a pumpkin at midnight, man, whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
And the reality sets in that, wait a minute, I just flushed my life down the can. For what? Like a drink?
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
A taste?
Yeah.
A touch? A feeling?
Yeah.
How long was the feeling?
I'm good.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Not if you value and thanks live her.
Yeah,
or live thanks for her.
Did you say thanks live her, kid?
Oh, yeah, man. It's liberty, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we can keep going until you're ready, homie.
I got your text. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's close them up, D. First and foremost, there's two ways.
What did you just say?
Yeah, let's lock them down. So the first thing, there's two ways to this Thanksgiving, this ThanksLIVING thing. You know what I'm saying? Number one, allow your spouse to be just as much of a blessing to you as you are to them, especially if you're a giver. Because in some relationships, there's givers and there's takers.
Yeah.
Right? I'm praying that you're both. I'm praying that you're more of a giver than you are a taker. But the text says that, like, for real, it's more blessed to give than to receive, which means it doesn't mean that it's wrong for you to receive. It's just more blessed to give. So that's the first one, is to allow them to be a blessing to you just as much as you're a blessing to them. And number two, what ways are you ThanksLIVING your spouse?
Right.
We spoke about a couple here. What ways are you ThanksLIVING your spouse? And are you ThanksLIVIng anybody else in the ways that you are ThanksLIVIng your spouse? I'm going to say it for me.
Just counterfeit.
Yeah. Not in mi casa.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. You ain't got no wins in mi casa. Okay.
Yeah, none.
So I got a few things that I'm thankful for. Just a few.
Yeah.
She's, meaning Simone.
Yeah.
She's loyal. Yeah. I'm ThanksLIVIng that.
Yeah.
I'm living thanks for that.
Yeah.
To me, she's sweet, bad. I'm living thanks for that, Quest.
Yeah.
She's beautiful to me, Quest.
Yeah. I'm living thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm living thanks for that. She's been a wonderful friend for 25 plus years, man. My wife has been my friend that long. I love to hear her voice, man.
Yep. So
one more.
Oh, you got one more?
One more. Only one more.
All right.
And she godly, man. I'm done.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me say what I'm ThanksLIVIng for. I'm ThanksLIVIng my wife for the fact that she took a chance on me. And she took a chance on me because divorce is a thing that happens. It's funny. In most cases, if it happened to the grandparents, it'll happen to the children. If it happens to the children, it'll happen to the grandchildren.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that divorce is kind of like a generational curse kind of thing, unless somebody says, we're not doing that. And we've decreed and declared that divorce is not an option in this relationship. So long story short,
break it.
ThanksLIVIng my wife because, I'm living thanks for my wife because she took a chance on the kid.
Yeah.
I second your emotion in the area of I'm living thanks for my wife because she is a God-fearing chick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A God-fearing woman. Let me just say that.
Not a chick.
God-fearing, yeah, not a chick. Yeah. Faith Danette Green.
She grown.
Yeah, I'm living thanks for Faith Danette Green because she is a God-fearing woman.
Yes, sir.
I'm living thanks for Faith Danette Green because she is a wonderful mother.
Yes.
I am living thanks for Faith Green because she loves me even when I get on her nerves sometimes.
Okay.
So,
beautiful.
Yeah, it is a unconditional love, if you will.
Yeah.
And I'm living thanks for Faith Green because, yeah, if nobody she's beautiful to, she's beautiful to me. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Stay focused, y'all.
I hope you've enjoyed your time with us. All right, y'all.
Yo, let me tell you,
Yeah.
It's all good because they already seen his face. But yeah, we've kind of set up, you know what I'm saying, an office for, you know what I'm saying, E.T., you know, so it's known to some as E.T. the hip hop preacher. He will be a regular. I don't even want to say guest. You know what I'm saying? When he's here, he's here.
brother.
He ain't no guest on this show.
It's
You know
brother.
what I'm saying? We done gave him keys to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got a room here.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. He will be popping in from time to time on the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. This is his home now. You know what I'm saying? When he's not, you know, on the road, because that road life is serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were having a little bit of technical difficulties in getting in, but I'm gonna have to go call Carl, you know what I'm saying, and tell Carl to take care
Set
of
him up. Yeah,
set him up, Carl.
Yeah.
Set him up, Carl.
Word up.
Yep. So shouts out to everybody that came in today, man. They major shares.
This room is full, B.
Oh, it was full today. Yeah. Shouts out to Daniel Pate, you know what I'm saying? Martin Lee, who checked in.
Yeah.
Ayana, that's my family right there. Ayana and Charles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my fam right there.
Mhm.
River Jones, who checked in. Karen, you know what I'm saying? Shonda checked in today. Jackie Pews.
Yeah.
Some Pews. Shouts out to Rolando Roman. You know what I'm saying? Alicia Thomas. You know what I'm saying? My man from the West Coast, Randall Hope. You know what I'm saying? John Simone was in today as well, man. And of course, as always, like for real, she's like a pillar.
Do you have to say it? I already know where you're going.
Yeah. Nicole Davis, man.
Nikki, what's up?
Drake Chat, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, what up, Drake?
Yep. Shouts out to you know what I'm saying, Dewan, Matunga, and Carl.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see Carl today, but shouts out to them as always.
Yeah, Big Craig, Officer Craig.
Oh, yeah, Officer Craig is always in the building, man. Shouts out to him as well.
Yeah, man. Our young brother Cody, I told you about him.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah. And Lynn Zabaleta, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Owen Brissett. We got so many people in, man. It's a good day, man. If we didn't call your name, it's because we didn't see it.
Yep.
What's going on, Preacher? You healing up or what, man? I see Preacher Thomas is on, man.
Yep. Jay Stewart, my boy Scott Lenny in New York, LaQuisha Ewing. Let me tell you about that mighty woman of God right there.
Uh-huh.
One day we're gonna have to bring her on.
Okay.
Bananas.
So say so done.
Bananas. Yep. So shouts out to her, man.
Nikki's husband, Junior Pilot Anthony Davis Jr.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, come on, my yard.
Come home at your yard.
And guess what, man?
Yeah, talk to me.
My homegirl Karen is losing weight, man.
Yo, she's dropping pounds. Shouts out to Karen.
Karen doing it in her almost 50.
Yep. My boy David Shands has been on her neck about it.
I was dying, man. That was funny.
Yeah, and she's doing a wonderful job. To be honest, LaQuisha is also connecting with her as well. Doing some wonderful things, man. So shouts out to LaQuisha, man.
Yeah, shout to River Jones. I don't know if I heard you say that. If you did that.
Yeah, River was definitely in the room. So shouts out to her as well.
Word up. All right. Yeah. Well, listen. I'm gonna say it wrong.
Yeah.
Mawuli Chai.
Yeah.
I want to say it correctly.
No, I think that say it one more time. I think
I said Mawuli.
Yep.
Chai. Yeah, my fault. I'm not a linguist, so sometimes I'll get it wrong.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of want to be a linguist, but that's another show. I'm just saying. I love language.
No doubt. I ain't mad. But man, let's get this.
It's Thanksgiving, so people need to push on.
And if I don't get up out of here quick, I can't spend the whole day in the office. Faith will kill me.
Dog. Yeah, we have to do another program we have to exhume your body and then say how Quest made the mistake. We ain't having Thanksgiving in Jamaica, so I can
I made the mistake and got lumped up. So
Word up. So it's been a blessing.
Yep.
And, so we'll catch y'all on the rebound. And
What about peace?
Yo. Peace.